Hi, I'm Traci Philips, the Innate Coach. If you saw the first video that I did on value, you know that there are learning objectives that I like to work on with my clients. Value is the first. The second that I'd like to discuss right now is passions. I like to look at passions as internal motivators. These are actually not so much the things that we learn about that are supposed to drive us from outside of ourselves, but those inherent, innate, internal drives, those things that we come about sometimes accidentally in life that we find just for whatever reason really make us want to go out and be, do, or have certain things. Passions can be found in a variety of ways. A lot of times I find that because we're so conditioned to the types of motivators that we have learned from outside of our internal system, that one of the best ways to tap into passions is to pay attention to what you're drawn to. Not only in people, but in circumstances. What types of things do you enjoy doing? You know, a lot of times when we're thinking about what we should do as a career or who we should hang out with, we're thinking more about what we were told we should be doing or who we were told were the right people to be with. When we really tap into our internal passions, we find that maybe there's this pull between what we've been told and what we really want to be doing. Listening to our instincts about what we really want to be doing will allow us to start to better understand and then define, which is very important, those internal motivators and places that we're supposed to be. For me, it was a surprise when I realized I wanted to work with corporate male clients. I thought to myself, I've never been in corporate and I'm not a male. Why is it that I would want to work with these individuals? But as I started to really chart back my history, I found that as I grew up, most of my young friends were males because those were the people in my neighborhood who were my age. And then throughout time in school, those were the people who I liked to hang around. I liked to be with the guys. In many ways, I didn't date much early on because I was one of the guys. And so I started to look at this pattern and think that although this seems surprising to me, that this was a passion and purpose of mine to work with males, it really actually made sense for whatever reason that I was placed here to do. And the more I started to embrace that in my life, the more things started to really show up and show me that that is indeed what I am meant to do. So if you're having a hard time finding those internal passions or if you're confused, I hope you actually reach out to me. Come visit my website at www.theinnatecoach.com. Send me an email. I'd love to hear from you, and maybe I can help you tap into some of those passions that you're seeking. Thank you.